to Just Random News. Today I'll be your host, Carolina Vargas. Today I'm bringing you special news, the randomest of them all. Let's start off by asking our viewers a question. Have you ever gotten kicked out of a mall because of not having your ID? Well, Damila Keith will tell us in this latest news.
If 30-year-old Latasha Connor gets any closer to Deerbrook Mall, she'll be arrested. She was banned from the mall for a decade at the request of an Humble police officer.
He really wanted to ban me for life. But the mall cops say, sir, we can't do life.
So what happened here Thursday afternoon? Connor and her friend Michelle Mitchell had gone to a matinee movie. They went back to the food court for a second round of cinnamon rolls. Connor says she went to the counter and said this to the clerk.
Hey, Marquise, what's going on? Time for another Cinnabon. I'm back.
The Humble officer, she says, came up behind her.
He was just like, ma'am, is there a problem?
She says the officer told her she was being too loud and asked for her identification. She left her license in the car, but gave him her name and date of birth.
But I think he was really looking for warrants or something to take him to jail for.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Never been in trouble before in my life. Never, don't have a criminal record. Law-abiding citizen. So I was mortified. It was just really demeaning. I'm staying there for 15 minutes while you call the mall cop to come. People are walking by looking, pointing, staring like I'm a criminal.
That's when Connor was given this citation saying she was banned from the mall for 10 years. The reason listed is failure to ID. Days later, Connor says she's still embarrassed and insulted.
I got in my car, I cried. And I don't cry that much. I cried all the way home.
The Humble Police Department says the officer who requested the ban isn't working today, so he isn't available to tell us what happened here on Thursday. But according to this criminal trespass warning, Connor was banned from Deerbrook Mall for 10 years for failure to ID. Connor points out, even if you're caught driving without your license, you're not banned from driving for 10 years. She's hoping for an apology from the mall.
Am I hearing this correctly? Yes. In breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, the story of the day. Is it correct? Am I hearing this? Yes. New York has run out of chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, KFC has run out of chicken. We have a couple of citizens out in the area that are a little upset. Let's see what they have to say.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but we are all out of chicken and we are closed for the rest of the day.
Are you kidding me?
I think that's bad because I'm sure hungry.
I just left Penfield Popeyes. They were out of chicken there, so I ran to the city to this one, and they're out too. This is ridiculous.
They should have had a stockpile of chicken for this day. I'm more disappointed than angry. You know, we've been looking forward to this day.
They advertising on national TV. How you gonna run out of chicken?
No chicken.
No chicken? They're just out of chicken.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope KFC brings you back that chicken. Now we go to Chuck Berry with our weather forecast.
We had beautiful weather here for this weekend, mostly sunny skies and highs in the upper 80s. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, mild, with those temperatures dropping down into the mid 70s. Now we've got some big changes here for the upcoming work week. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have a volcanic eruption right near Charlottesville, and it's going to make things rather toasty across the area. We're going to see lava spill out into central Virginia and make temperatures in Richmond at 350 degrees, Fredericksburg at 345, Charlottesville, the hot spot, at 400. Not as hot off towards the Tidewater. A little bit more comfortable with highs near 100 degrees. The reason why, we're going to have tidal waves moving in ahead of this, a global superstorm developing off towards the Atlantic Ocean. This thing is headed our way, but the key to the forecast, right before this thing makes landfall, it is going to be deflected by Godzilla. Now, a lot can change between now and then. We're looking at the latest data. We'll continue to bring you the very latest. I do want to encourage you, though, that if you ever do see a sleeping coyote, do not wake it. Bad idea. Okay, here's the forecast. Volcano 350 there for Monday. Global superstorm on Tuesday. We could see maybe about 100-200 inches of rainfall, wind gusts up to 1,000 miles an hour. Godzilla Wednesday. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's going to happen on that day. After that, though, how about this to finish off the work week? Low humidity, lots of sunshine, with highs in the upper 80s heading into next weekend.
Thank you, Chuck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for now. Stay tuned for K News, where we'll have special guest Frenchy Fry.